Hi, all. This is an overview of where we stand right now on June 1st, 2026, for our course Methods of Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. Just want to kind of orient you a little bit as well as ask some specific questions and requests for feedback. So we can see here the course. And if you click down here, you will see within each module, okay, the module activities. And so, first of all, I just want to kind of go through the course syllabus just really quickly. When you look at the course syllabus, just please read this over. Of course, any kind of feedback is appreciated. Some information that I could use from you all is basically like coming down here on excuse my scroll, support and assistance, right? Who do they contact for course content support, technical support, those kind of things. Okay, so again, excuse my scroll. One thing I just want to bring up here are these course module topics. So this was the original kind of idea. As I've been developing this out, I can see how lengthy this is. And also this module here, integrating listening, speaking, reading, and writing, I'm getting the sense that this might be better placed in the applied linguistics course. The reason for that is that, mention and consideration of these listening, speaking, reading, and writing have been discussed and applied within like the WIDA standards, right? In kind of module 3, module 4, and module 2, in a way that kind of aligns with those topics. I'm thinking that a deeper dive here, again, might be better placed in the applied linguistics course. It also is going to make this module that much more kind of like accomplishable. So it doesn't take an exorbitant amount of time. So, as someone who has designed and implemented, facilitated these kind of courses, we want to make them so it's rigorous, but it's also accomplishable within, not too stretch of a time. So something to consider that. And as I say that, we also should consider the length of time. I think before we talked about like maybe, 14 weeks or a semester, between 12 and 16 weeks. Once we kind of decide that, we can put in dates, okay? But again, your feedback would really be helpful to see if that's okay, if we can kind of remove this module 5, focus on, deeper dive of listening, speaking, how to teach listening, speaking, reading, and writing in the applied linguistics course. And kind of have that as something moving forward. If that is something that we still want in this course, let me know and I can develop that content within this course. Okay, so going back here to the course, you can see here that within each module, you're going to have a module overview, okay, with overview learning objectives. Some of them will have resources, some will not. I felt like it was appropriate to have the resources here for this one. And then also something that I'd like to get your feedback on is just grading schemes for discussions and for assignments. So for example, for this one here, excuse my scroll. We have, when we say edit here, we can go to our gradings. Right now I have discussions as enable. Collected means that it's like there's an indication by the grader, right? Whoever's facilitating that's been submitted, and it's just like pending, okay, until a grade has been provided. I've created a rubrics for discussions, and so you can see here I've been putting rubrics for all the different assignments. This is where we want to put in the due dates once we kind of figure that out. For discussions right now, I have 12 points. That's just the automatic setting, but we can kind of discuss how we want those. Once we kind of figure that out, of course, I can apply whatever we decide. And then also you have, for these quizzes, I just made them, as an activity, it's not graded. And for assignments, what I did here was I had has as a submission. So there's usually like templates that I provided for them to complete and submit. The category is assignment. And you can see I had a rubric for each assignment. Okay, and then if we scroll down to the bottom here, you can see that this rubric is here. I just see that I need to update this because it shouldn't be 125 points, but we'll decide kind of what it needs to be. Maybe I'll just keep it to its setting of 16 points. But let's talk about that just to see what we want, how we want to grade and score. Okay, and let's see what else I wanted to discuss with you all. So yeah, as I mentioned before, the big thing here is this module 5. Are we going to leave it here and need to develop it, or should we put it in applied linguistics? I'm still working on this module 6, but this is going to be influenced by whether we keep this or not, this module 5. And then the course survey, that's something that you all can send to me, and I can upload that here. And you can see that each is aligned with the matrix, right, for this this strand. So pretty much done with this. We need some kind of like final touches and some final decisions for this module 5, as well as grading and dates, and then just some information from you all for the course survey and contacts. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I'm looking forward to your feedback, and we can apply that feedback. That's really going to inform not only this course, but the following courses as well. All right, everybody. I hope you're well. And again, look forward to hearing from you soon. All the very best.